Hello, hello. Wow, that loaded extremely quickly. Okay. I did. Yes. I was actually watching part of that live stream this morning. Or rather last night while I was at work. Alright, wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna turn that down in my ear. Alright, so I don't know if I built this on stream. I don't think I did, actually. I just my mic here. There you go. But I do have the logging camp built, and we do have some equipment here, finally. Hello, Wesley. Alright, so for starters, we have our new logging camp. And we've got just one line of switches, which is nice. And then we've got 3 lanes just for storage. And then we've got our loading section and a turntable for engines and storage as well. So what we're going to do is check on the fire of this, because I don't know how cold this is. There you go, we'll keep that fired up. Hello, TC. Alright, so the idea here is to run this file a lot different than what most people do in terms of railroading in this game. So we're gonna try and run it sort of manifest style. Now, for the exception of the logging camp, obviously the logging camp only outputs logs. And we have it directly hooked up to the sawmill. So if we teleport to the sawmill, I can show you guys. And there's actually material in here, which I need to start emptying the material here. But yeah, so the logging line comes in from over here. And we're gonna have like regional operators, I guess, or industry operators. So we have some storage over here as well. And then our line comes in from over here. So it goes from the sawmill to our log camp, which is right down here into the bottom southwest corner. Our cordwood, on the other hand, our cordwood is all the way up here. And that's probably actually going to be our longest run here. Because that's going to require us to go all the way up north here, all the way through here, and then all the way over here to the oil field area, which is where our smelter is. So if you guys are not familiar with this map, this is a new map I've started. It's a modified industries map, meaning that the industries have been moved around. Yeah, I've not done too much setting up yet. But yeah, so let's take a look at this sawmill again real quick. I do have equipment that has to come out here too. But I want this set up to have a staging area and like a pickup zone. So the way I want to run this is I want to have like trains that have sort of multiple different cars to them. So we got to build a yard relatively near every location. And I'm not entirely sure exactly where yet I want to do that. And I might actually delete a lot of this too, because this was more or less built off of what I traditionally do for this game. And I don't know if that's going to be what I want right now. So, gotta figure out what we're doing here. I might end up having to build like a yard out that way, actually. But, let's see. I guess the yard has to be around the main line. And then every engine needs to get in and out of that area. Where's this line go? Hello, Rolston Rails, and hello, Dragon. Welcome on back, guys. Alright, so this doesn't go anywhere yet. Alright, I'm not going to worry about building at the moment. I'm going to go and teleport back to our log camp and get things squared away over here first. Not going to start really doing deliveries at the moment. Only because I want to reset my money yet, and I don't know if I want to do that just at the moment. Alright, so we need to turn this whole train around, and we don't have a runaround loop. So the only thing we have is this bypass, meaning that we just have to pick up and basically reorganize all these cars here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to uncouple a lot of these and turn on the brakes here. So we uncoupled that and that. I'm going to keep the Porter coupled to the current engine. Or the weight car coupled to the Porter. And then we're going to move this bad boy forward here. Get this out of my face. So, felt it fitting to have the Shay be like the #1 used engine for the logging camp, and we're gonna have one for the cordwood to start with. But I think in the long run, that's obviously gonna have to change because cordwood has such a very long trip to where it needs to go. Although, to be fair, if we operate this the way that I want it to, then it won't matter exactly how fast the engines that are at the industries themselves, because there's going to be other engines that are going to take shipments from one yard to another. But in the case of this logging camp, I think we're going to end up using the Shays just for giggles. But yeah, now for starters, we're going to go and grab the Shay, put it on the turntable, turn it around, park it in one of the lanes, and then we'll sort out the rest here. Oh, I'm way past. Need to stop. Alright, and forward. And we'll just get it right on the turntable. That ought to do it. We want to get this turntable turned around. Other way. Sorry about that. Got interrupted for a second. Alright, and almost there. Stopping. Stopping. You're not. Overshot it just a bit. There we are. Do this guy on back. Okay. Don't know what happened to my trucks there. There's plenty of space here. I'm gonna get rid of these trees though. You are in my way. And I'm gonna have to put some groundworking detail in here at some point. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Alright, now as for these guys, we can have the porter move this way car out of the way. Because it should be fired up now. Grab the brake. And now we don't have to worry about the switches as we're on the new spline system as well. Alright, I'm just gonna stop here. Alright, now we're just gonna do a nice little punt or kick, whichever way you want to put it. Oh no. Get on the caboose. There we go. Alright, this doesn't have to go far at all. Just leave it there. Alright. Now we just bring this guy back. There you go, there was a switch. Alright, now we can go and collect that log car. Which I don't know what's in the front of it. Alright, and I think I'm gonna leave them there for now. Hello, Swifty. Christmas was alright. Actually, you know what? Let's go move this, I guess, down the ways. Well, at least line it up to be loaded. I'll let people deal with it after that. And overshot it. There we go. Alright, and she's doing alright. Alright, last little touch that I do want to put out here somewhere is a water tower. But I need a straight piece of track for that. And I think I'm going to end up putting it here, actually. So if we open up our facilities, go to water tower. And I forget like the proper distance for this, so we're just gonna try and eyeball it, I guess. And then we're gonna pull this guy down. Alright, almost spot on. Needs to be a little further back. So we want to delete facilities. Grab another one. Don't remember if the like tie that it drops down, the little wooden line, has to actually be outside of the ballast or not. I don't think that was straight. Alright, that's spot on. Cool. So we got ourselves a water tower now. And that should cover about all the facilities we need here. And it's not blocking the way of anything else. Alright, so that's our start of our logging camp. Let's go ahead back down to the freight depot. Gonna pop a little save real quick. Save. Continue. Alright, and then we've got two other pieces of equipment. These are our lumber companies. And for starters, I think we're gonna go and buy these guys at least 2 cars. Wrong button. And let's see, hold on. Let me go back to the logging camp and see. Alright, so this is 0100 or 001. So we're gonna go with a 100 series then for these. One hand. I'm probably gonna be doing more building. For starters, though, for people that want to operate, I'm gonna be mainly opening it up to the DAO crew. So people that do the memberships here on Discord, like Midland. But we may open it up to more people depending on how it goes. I don't want this entirely ruined just yet. Alright, so numbers, we're gonna go to 200. I may actually go 000 on that. Crap. Alright, hold on. I gotta go back to... I think I may have messed up some logistics here. Alright, so this is DRRL. So, Dirt Railroad Logging Company. 001. So, I need another car, I guess, for these guys that I'm gonna have to ship out there. So, DRR... space L... period... CO period. So Dirt Railroad Logging Company. Just want to check that again. No, okay, so there's no L in that. Did I mess up this car then? I may have messed up this car. Alright, I may have to go back and... might have to delete this car and go back and maybe redo it. Although technically I think I could rename them. So I'm not going to worry too much. DRR L. Dirt Railroad Logging Company. And number 000. Alright, so we have this. This is probably going to be placed somewhere that's not helpful. Oh no, Midland. Hope you feel better soon. Alright, while I'm buying locomotives, I guess I'll warm these up. And, gotta re-rail this one car. Normally I wouldn't go through re-railing things. But I want to put it over here. Right, and then we want to get, locomotives. Tier 2. Aim DRL. Oops. $200. And 201. Can I get the most powerful locomotive? The Class 70? Class 70 isn't anything new. Or actually, no, is this Class 70? Can't remember if the Heisler or the Class 70 is the strongest. The new Cook is not the strongest, that's for sure. Heisler's 13. Oh, Climax is 17. So Climax. Yeah, Climax is the strongest locomotive, but it's nothing new. And not exactly what we're focusing on right now. Alright, so 100 brakes. Alright, so how I want to do this is, I think I'm going to pull out with this first, hook up to the log car, grab the Shay behind me, and then the other two cars. Alright, is this warmed up, though, is the question. Almost. It's at least enough for us to get started here. Alright, and then we'll keep going forward. Because I don't want to kick the log car, I want to keep it in front of me. There's a reason why I want it in front of this engine right now, and you'll see that in a little bit. And I'm actually gonna drive this a little further forward here. With enough room to have the switch behind the Shay when it pulls all the way forward. So that should do. Go grab our Shay. Alright, how's our fire doing? Fully warmed up. Awesome. Brakes are off. Hello, Sebastian. Welcome on back. I need to redo parts of the freight yard here. I can break. Alright, let's see what we can do down here. Alright, Lincoln pin, nothing. Nothing. Alright, so I want to hook up the Shay to the porter and then use the porter to run things. Alright, cool. Zero that out. Hello, Nasu. Welcome back. I may redesign the freight depot. We'll see. It's not really going to be an area where I'm going to be spending a lot of time other than to make deliveries. Alright. Last thing I want is a weight car. So we're going to pull these guys forward. How modified are the industries in this map? Well, for example, there's nothing at the logging camp. Your logs, you have to get down here from the southwest. Your cordwood from the eastern valley over here. Your ironworks is up here. Your coal mine's there. Iron mine's in the same spot. Oil field is out here. Refinery is slightly moved. Smelter is at the oil field location. And the sawmill is the only other location that's untouched. So yeah, the industries are a bit moved around. Alright, name DR. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me. Did I name the other weight car? Let's go take a look at our logging camp. So this is what I mean. Our logging camp is modified. Not only in location, but it's cut in half, so we can only get logs from this location. Okay, it's just a blank weight car default. I think honestly that's might be how I do things for these. Did I find the hidden locomotive? There is no hidden locomotive. Oh wait, when did I come back to the sawmill? Freight depot. Nope. Wrong engine. Not the engine I wanted to use. Honestly, probably should be using the Shay for this much weight. Is there something in here? Yeah, Lincoln pen. Come on. Alright, almost there. Is there a link to this map anywhere? No. There's only one other person that that I'm aware of that has this map, and it's the person who initially made it. But I do not believe it's publicly available anywhere. But Nasu, you, as well as the other Dow crew members, would be welcome to join me in operating the railroad. There's no locomotive in the locomotive shadow. That's just a shadow, Roadburner. Stop being a troll, please. Alright. Off to the sawmill. I don't know why I didn't lay that switch the other way. Why am I not using the shade shunt? Because the porter's faster. Oh, I forgot to even check these. I mean, the Shay is wonderful, but it can't even beat the speed that we're going right now. And I'm gonna have to bring the other porter up from the logging camp to come get this log car. Oh. Actually, you know what? That's not where I want to be. Stopping. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Keep going. No, I think it's got the historically accurate traction effort. It's just really low because it's one of the first models of a Shay. We're actually going to use the brakes here on the Shay to stop us where we need to up here. The brakes on the Shay are way stronger than the Porter. Keep this guy going forward. I gotta do this in a way that makes sense. So I need to go forward still. Nope, nope. Oh, nope. Flipping the wrong switches here. Flipping the wrong switches the wrong way. Alright, so our only way in and out of the logging line is on this turntable. So we gotta spin this bad boy around. Oops. Alright, back to our engine. Alright, back up on this. Hello, Framerate. Welcome on back. I wonder if there's... Oh, that's nice. Okay, there we go. Found ourselves a nice spot here. Alright, we'll full steam this since we've got the engine fired up all the way down to the logging camp. And highball it through the yard. Hello, Uncle Sean. Welcome on back. Nasu, you would have to change your Steam download region, as that's how multiplayer works for Roads Online. So you would have to go into... hold on, let me actually show you here. So you'd have to go to Steam, your settings, pop this over here, and then downloads. Under downloads, there's going to be a section that's going to say download region, and then you'll change it to the region, then I'll send it to you. So if you want, Nasu, go ahead and DM me on Discord if you want to join. What are we doing today? Working on my new map. The very first baby steps of this map. But right now we're delivering a new piece of tech. Or a new piece of equipment. Yeah, sure. You should be able to, talk if you are you a Dow crew member? I don't remember. Here, hold on. That is not what I wanted. Let me close that, actually. Discord. General. So what's your name on Discord? Douglas, only the Dow crew members for now. Oh, Derpanier. Okay. So then, never mind for the time being. I'm trying to keep it limited to who can join at the moment, just because it's starting slow on this world. Swifty, you'll have to look for a join button somewhere down by like the subscriber button. It's a paid subscription type thing. Alright, I need a better way of identifying you guys. Alright, we should be almost at the logging camp. Oh no, we're like halfway. We're about 2/3 of the way there. Alright. Maybe 1 or 2 more bends? Oh no, we should be like a straight line almost there. Poke our head out the window. Should be almost there. Ah, come on. We're like right on it. Nasu, thank you so much for the upgrade. Welcome to the Dow crew. Oh, we're here. Alright, stopping. Yeah, Swifty, you want to become a Dow crew member like Nasu just did. Alright, so we got the piece of equipment here. Let's see. I think our porter's in the way over here. Yeah. Alright, I want to back this guy up. And we'll kind of just like kick it. Swifty, are you on mobile or like a web browser? Because I don't know if it shows up on mobile. Alright, I want to flip that. And then... That's... Yeah, you might want to look on a web browser for it. So like I said, I don't know if it shows up on mobile. The join button. Okay. I'm faster than the car. That's not helpful. Oh, quick. Make it on it. Ah, crap. There we go. It is a YouTube upgrade, but it will get you a role on Discord. So it's essentially both. But you do it through YouTube. Alright, move this forward again. Yeah, monthly. Okay. Bum. I'll leave those attached. Those should be fine. And we'll just bump this ever so slightly forward again. There we go. Alright, cool. So that's ready for loading. Now we can take our other engine back. Alright, kind of tempted to actually just turn this on the turntable. So why don't we do that? Give this guy a nice 180 on the turntable, and then run it straight back. Banana, banana. Nah, so it might also take like a little bit for your Discord role to update, because it updates automatically on its own. So I don't know when it resyncs for you to get the Dow Crew role on Discord. Stop, please. Thank you. Alright, 180, here we go. Probably not regulation to have this turntable so close to another line like this. Come on. we are. Now I can run it straight home. Back to the logging camp, or sawmill with this. Sorry. Alright. Full speed. Alright, so now we have 2 log cars, a way car, and a shay at the logging camp, as well as a porter. And then the porter we're bringing back is the one from the sawmill. And the sawmill has a shay, 2 tier 2 stake flats, and a way car as well now. So that should be enough for people to get started. RO does have the capability for dedicated servers, although when that will become a thing is beyond me. You can technically run one, just not the greatest way of doing it, if that makes sense. So in other words, like, the only way to run a dedicated server, quote-unquote, even though it's not entirely dedicated, would be to just have a second PC with a game open that you would then join to. But really, I don't see dedicated servers being a thing to work on right now until the game's performance and popcorning drastically increases, or gets better, rather. Otherwise, it's not going to be worth having a dedicated server, just because people are just going to suffer the same bad performance we already suffer in normal multiplayer. If that makes sense. Foxholes? I don't know what that game is. But if you're enjoying it that much, that's good. Why the Bigfoot thing? Are you referring to the roadmap that I had officially announced at one point, Nasu? Or actually, no, that wasn't even on the official roadmap. That was on the developer roadmap, if you're referring to that. Which, by the way, for anybody wondering about the roadmap that that had been officially posted by myself in a devlog, that is no longer accurate whatsoever. So the mention of Bigfoot on the roadmap documentation that the development team had, that was a bit of a fun play, if you will, or rather just going to be an Easter egg. There was plans at one point during the development of the Wild update, when it was being worked on by Joao, that there was going to be a Bigfoot character model added somewhere on the map. And every update, it was supposed to change locations. And there was going to be another sort of like play off of the patch notes, or rather another joke would have been on the patch notes, being that on the patch notes of every update it would have said Bigfoot was removed from the game, much like how Minecraft does the patch note for Herobrine being removed from the game. So it wouldn't actually have been removed from the game, it would have just changed locations. So it was just kind of a weird thing we decided that would be kind of funny just to have, but yeah, I don't think that by any means is going to happen anymore. Yeah, chances are no more Golden Betsy. Alexandra. The Golden Betsy, I believe, was supposed to be the 1-year anniversary, which clearly we're past a year mark and no Golden Betsy, so that didn't happen either. So we're almost back to the sawmill. And for the time being, I'm actually going to put this porter on the turntable and probably keep it in one of the stalls for now. Hello, Camp Freak. Well, regardless frame rate, obviously the idea at this point is not happening. And it seems our turntable has moved. Let's go fix that. Yeah, Golden Betsy would have been weird, for sure. That I agree with. There we are. Get this back on the proper line. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Class 48 and how it lost its headlights. That's honestly kind of weird for me. I think what just happened is something went a little whack, and for whatever reason, the parts just were never rendered in. I think literally it's a rendering issue, and not that the fact that the lamp has disappeared. That's lined up. Alright, I'm just gonna scoot this over into one of the other stalls. Probably the one next. Actually, hold on. How do I want this? I might go for one of these. Well, ICER, that's a more current issue, or newer issue, only because they've recently messed with the speed caps. So with the, like, new Cook Mogul, or the new Cook, that can go, like, 27 miles per hour without being speed boosted by the snowplow. Yeah, the cars themselves, as far as I've been aware, can only go about 22. So yeah, there is an issue with that, of course, but unfortunately, until the speed cap is removed on those vehicles, we can't really do anything about it. Alright, let's see what we can do around here. So I might go about and redo this here. So I definitely like how we have things right now in the sense that, oh geez, let me save this real quick. That we have a more bigger loop going around the outside of the sawmill. But I need this to sort of assemble into yards here. And I think I'm going to end up putting the yard for all this down that way. Just gotta think and make sure that I have everything kind of like the way that I need to. Hello, Daniel? Well, yeah, obviously with the newer engines coming on down the line, that there's a very clear need for the speed cap to be removed. Nobody's really arguing against that. It's just a bit of a weird logistics issue, or not logistics, but logical issue, being that you have an engine that can go above 22 miles per hour, but the cars physically cannot without derailing. So until that gets fixed, if you end up pulling any sort of freight over 22 miles per hour, the cars are just going to pop off the rails, and it's going to be a mess, and people are going to get mad, which is nothing new for this game. And clearly there wasn't really enough testing done in terms of quality assurance, which they keep quoting and saying that they're doing, to resolve that issue. A lot of people, too, I think were expecting the Uinta and the Mudhen to make it into the game already. But I have a feeling that the Uinta is going to be a bit of a challenge to get into the game because it's going to be the first articulated engine. And I'm sure the physics are going to have a whole lot of fun in that department. Got a little bit more this way. Alright, I'm not trying to have the yard space too far away from everything. But I don't know how much of a choice I'm initially going to have because of just how the layout is of this whole area in Junction. Because it's kind of like you have to build a junction in this particular spot just because of the kind of traffic you get for the area. But then on top of that, you have to deal with storage. Now, I could actually pull a card from, like, the original map and have the yards back here, just nested back in behind the sawmill, but I don't know. It doesn't really feel entirely right with the way the things are oriented. So rail physics in this game, Stratus, as far as I'm aware, and from what people have worked out, it's actually sort of like sleds on the rails. But I mean, the physics do work in the sense that you have physical interaction between the wheels and the rails of the track. However, I can't really explain it in this way. I would have to actually find a picture, but what happens is there's the cars are essentially sleds along the tracks. Well, Daniel, I'm not part of the development team anymore for Railroads Online. However, what I can tell you is that while, yes, there are bigger engines coming on down the line, and the map would be significantly, or rather would start feeling significantly smaller as a fact, the problem really is that a new map that would be more appropriate for said engines or said locomotives would not be made until after the exit of early access, meaning that they want to initially get all the other core mechanics of the game working on this map first before building a new one where those kind of bigger engines would be more appropriate. Yeah, if you guys want, the best person to ask, either my Discord or HiSys Discord, which you can find a link to HiSys Discord if you're not a part of that, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are, in the info channel of my Discord, and if you're not a part of my Discord, there's a link for that in the description down below. But if you guys go and poke Clown, I'm pretty sure Clown can tell you exactly how the rail physics in this game works. And I think he's the one that's got the picture that actually kind of explains and shows what's going on there. But if you guys do excuse me for about a minute here, I'm going to get up and grab myself a drink. We're about an hour into the stream. I got really about an hour and a half left for you guys, as I have to work tonight. So if you guys have been here for a little bit, feel free to get up, stretch your legs, and grab yourself a drink or a snack. I will BRB in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I sat back down. Wanted to grab myself a glass of water. Oh, well, frame rate, if somebody does come up with a more accurate picture, feel free to send it my way. Interested in seeing. Alright, let's get rid of these. I think I'm actually going to start with... Let's just for giggles see how well this works out here. I'll go 100 meters. Which is not really not a very big piece by any means. But I figured I'll go 100 meters. Do the connections for the other side of the yards. And then we can start the yard from there. There's a pair of overlapping cylinders. Well, again, if you get a hold of that picture, send it my way, please. Wouldn't mind seeing it. That was not helpful. Yeah, track building is not the greatest this time of year. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this switch, I think is what I want. Nope. Well, it is the switch I want, just for the wrong side here. There we go. Oh, never mind. No, that was even a lie. Okay. This switch. There we are. No. This one. There we are. Alright, now this hopefully should be what we need here. Go about that, I guess. There you go. That ain't bad. There's a bit of a grade to that, but not much by any means. Alright, what was this for? I think this is technically the inbound for the sawmill. This is way, way gradual. Oh, you know what? I think I just had the inbound crossover, so... Hello, Overland. I'm doing alright. Alright, I generally don't remember why I had this here. I think that was supposed to be my inbound. Which, might crossover? That's my outbound, so my outbound has to go over there. But that's an inbound cross there. And I gotta figure out what's going on here. So, time to cut down some more trees. How do we don't lose money for cutting down trees anymore? Yeah, NASA if you want. Down all the trees. Just pine everywhere. There you are. You should be able to talk. Missions now. You speak. Use voice activate. Yeah. NASA, you might just have to unmute yourself, maybe. How did I miss that tree? I've never noticed that, Joseph, but I've also not used, I've not really used the Moscow yet. Oh, okay, that's who. Alright, let me DM you then. Message. Alright, that I gave you the Steam download region, and then server should be pretty easy to find after that, and the password I'm sending to you now. There you go. Alright, so that should be going your way. Didn't really want to butcher this many trees, but I kind of have to. Alright, let's see if I can't find a way to get this hooked up the way I want it. 45-degree piece doesn't do anything. It's got some unique use cases, honestly. Alright, let's see. Let's just try and lay some rails real quick. I'm gonna start out with the 60 on here. So in other words, that's going to be a tight 30-degree turn. 60 meter radius. English. Alright, and then let's see what we can do to line this up. This actually isn't all that far off. Alright, I'm gonna lay that potentially like that. At 70 meters. And we're gonna delete this one. I really should have gone straight across to this. I might have to redo this section, but let's see if we can make this work first. Come on, turn. Basically gonna try and see if we can make this meet in the middle somewhere here. Alright, we are getting closer. Alright, that should do okay-ish. Oh, hold on, let me delete that. Let's just try and see if we can do a free connection here. See how bad this looks. It doesn't look terrible, but I don't know if I really trust the degrees on this. Oh, Nessa joined, right? Yeah. Close. Alright, circle mode back on. It's really hard to get this without really getting a kink in it. Alright, that looks better. Nasu, if you want to operate things, you can go down to the logging camp and start delivering logs. If you'd like. Because I really don't have much else to operate right now. Alright, I think I'm going to end up getting rid of this. I'm sure this is probably something stupid that I'm going to get rid of, but oh well. Just don't know how I was going to connect that. Yeah, that's, you know, that was probably something stupid that I did. Alright, can I connect these potentially? Yeah, I can, they just look dumb. Alright, we'll just do this then. There we are. That's one line. All right. I gotta think about how I want to do this exactly. I don't think I really have all that much space ahead of me in terms of like yard space, so this is going to be a bit of an interesting project, to say the least. I imagine we can get a couple lanes in, and that's probably really all we need. How's my CPU running in the game? Fine, I think. CPU is at like 45 degrees, 43 degrees. Nothing special. Hello, Husky. Welcome on back. Hope you had an alright day at work. Alright, I forgot about this canyon. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be probably an elevated yard then. I might end up doing a lot of stone wall work, maybe. Alright, let's just spitball and see kind of the distance we're dealing with here. Unless I decide to do a weird ladder, which I might. Well, let's just see what we're working with first. Sorry to hear that, DK. Alright, angle alignment is nothing crazy. But we're probably going to get 100 meters worth of space in this yard. At best. Unless we get real creative here. I don't think I can even place that. Balloon over ladder. Well, frame rate, I have this world in mind to be set up a little differently. That's good to hear, Swifty. So I think I'm gonna end up doing a sort of ladder. Just gonna be like a weird one. So let's start off with having... Not ideal having switches like this, but... does that line up? No, not really. Okay. Hello, random LP. Good evening to you. Alright, so there's our crossover. And for this, I want to try and do... I want to try and do a weird ladder here. And I want to get this guy. These are only going to be like outlines right now. And it doesn't even like this is going to work exactly. Alright, so hold on. Let's go... No, I hear an engine running somewhere. I'm hoping these turn out alright. Yeah, it turned out fine. Alright, and then we can go... Alright, how do I want to do this? I want to do this like that. The sawmill yard is actually not really going to be ideally near the sawmill, so this might be a bust entirely, but we'll mess with it and see how it goes. This game's not giving me snap points. There's my groundwork. Welcome back, Stratos. Yeah, if you want, join the company, Nasu. Manipulate and industries at a legacy positions. Yes. So the only industries that are in the normal positions or their traditional positions are the sawmill and iron mine. Everything else has been moved. The logging camp, in fact, has been split. I can show you in a minute. Kind of tempted to start the ladder back. Alright, this is going to be a bit of an interesting challenge, setting this up. And I think for initial yard lengths, I might go based off of switches, potentially. Well, Rich Nuclea was the one that made this map, so it's one of his original modified industry maps. And the coal mine, for an example... Actually, let me just place down a telegraph office here real quick. So the coal mine, for you guys, as an example, was moved to this northern valley, and it's kind of floating here at the moment because I haven't gotten around to building anything here. But it's up here above the sawmill in this very, very sharp and tight valley. Other industries have been moved, so the ironworks is up here on this plateau. Your cordwood camp is over here in the Eastern Valley. Your oil field is out on the bottom of the canyon here, where the coal mine originally was. Iron mine is still in the same location. Your refinery is off the tiny, shallow plateau that it was, and now on more normal ground. Your smelter is over in the oil field location, and your logging camp is all the way down here in the southwest corner. Yeah, it's a shame the names of the map don't update, but it is what it is. Yeah, the industries have been moved, and the logging camp has been split. So I can kind of show you guys the logging camp real quick if you want. So I can pop down here. NASA's actually on his way down there, looks like. And it looks like NASA was using the porter. But yeah, the logging camp is set up here. So the logs are the only thing you can get here, as the cordwood side of the camp is actually faced into the mountain, so it's unreachable. So we have 3 like sort of staging lanes down here. We got our logs depot. We've got a turntable with a shay, a firewood depot, a water tower, and a weight car just floating down here. So this is a more shunting-based operation on this particular camp. And the cordwood one I haven't done anything at. But I can try and show you guys that the cordwood camp is basically set up in the same way, where half of it's phased in. But I haven't done any work here, so there's trees all over the place, and it's not have any track laid to it yet. Oil field is down here. So, I don't know how I'm going to approach this one yet, other than, I guess, the long way from the Eastern Valley. Or actually, rather just following the river is the best way to approach it. But, yeah, let's get back to what we're working on. Yeah, I'll be sticking to this one, Rich, for now. But yeah, that's the general basis of how this is working here. Alright, okay, so I might make this the main line here. Let's grab this. We're already kind of working our way into the mountain here, which is bad. So let's just give this 100 meters. Ow. Oi, okay, hold on. This might not work as planned. Don't worry about buying anything right now, Nasu. If you do buy cars, you're gonna have to shunt them in through the turntable at the sawmill to get it on that line. Alright, this might end up being a very tiny yard then. That, or I might have to relocate it, because I don't know if this is actually going to work the way I think it is. So, let's cut down some more trees here and see what we can do. The 100-meter lanes are going to be long, but I don't know how ideal it's going to be. Especially when this is about the space we have to thread ourselves through here. I know technically you could probably get maybe 3 tracks through here. Nicely spaced 3 tracks. But it is definitely limited to a double track at best for this pass. Yeah, I have a feeling this is not going to work as planned here. But we can give it a go for the moment. Just gotta think of like the best way to kind of regroup these rails here. Yeah, alright, this is not turning out the way I thought it would. May have done the ladder on the wrong side here. But for giggles, let's just try something else real quick here while we have this still partially set up. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that was definitely not the right way. Oh yeah. this is not working as well as I planned it would be. Although I feel like I can still kind of fix this issue. Sort of. So I might actually, I have a slight idea. I might have a way to make this work, believe it or not. So we're gonna keep at it at the moment. 2, 3, 4. Want normal rail connecting this. This is the wrong switch for now. Nope. Did not mean to hit that key. Come on. There we are. Oh, come on. Deleted the wrong thing. This may or may not work. We'll see. I just wish I could run faster to make this easier. I don't know if that's too... That looks like it's too tight of a curve. Curve. English. There we go. Oh, come on, really? All right, let's see. Alright, we are getting somewhere. Slowly. Oh. Alright, let's see here. Nope. Yeah. See, a Wild Crusher's joined. Oh.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, okay.
New PC, how fun.
You got a new PC?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hmm.
Liking it?
Oh yeah, it's a beast of a machine. It's so much better than my old thing.
That's good.
Yeah. Anyway, you need an extra pair of hands?
If you wanna jump on, knock yourself out. I'm working on my new
Sure.
map.
I think I have Railroads Online installed. I haven't installed everything yet, because, you know, new PC.
That's fair.
Yeah, I do. Is this like oh, right. You're doing moved industries, right?
Yeah, modified industries.
Hmm.
I wanna go. There we go.
Yeah, I'll be joining them in a minute. Just have to do some changes in order to actually, you know, get in.
Yeah.
Download US there.
Okay, that was way off. Currently trying to attempt a partially curved yard.
I can see it. You might have to move that track back a tiny bit. The straight piece.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't need to go back too far.
That ought to do. Kinda getting close on the other curve though.
Yeah.
So let's do it this way. Let's use that as a lining point.
This is on multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that was not helpful.
Railroad name, is it still Derp Railroad?
It's just probably marked as Nix's Railroad. You're in Burma region, right?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Just try this password.
Oh, yeah, hold on, let me send you that.
Yeah, DM it to you.
There you go. Very original password.
Yes.
Also, thank you, Swifty, for the membership. Welcome to the Dow Crew. Yes, more and more people join my cause. I've only got about, like, maybe 40 minutes. Just FYI.
Oh, that's fine. More than enough time.
But if you want, there's
Oh,
the
yeah, no.
login line that's worth operating right now.
I assume Betsy and the log car on it, or maybe a different locomotive, because this looks pretty built up.
Betsy is not on this map.
Oh, did you start off with like a Shay or Zuma?
Yeah, so there's a Shay and a Porter 2 at the logging camp.
Oh.
And the logging camp is down in the southwest corner of the map.
Yeah, I see it, and of course you didn't put it. I'm gonna go put a telegraph office down there once I get down there.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, I see the Shay. And that...
You're at the sawmill, buddy.
Yeah, Oh, right, no, everything's moved, so southwest corner. I'm out here now. I see a Shay. I don't see any cars, though.
Yeah, Nasu, I think, is coming back with the Porter 2 in the cars.
Okay. They left the way car here.
Yeah.
Are they in this call right now?
Yes, they are. They just can't talk.
Yeah.
Swifty, are you a part of my Discord server?
Break that.
I'll just line it there for now. Yeah, the way car you might just have to... It might just be something to drop on and off every time you load. That's the unfortunate part. It's a logging camp is set up in a more shunting format.
Yeah, the logging camp's current position is pretty unique. Oh, yeah, no, the cord was just not available.
Oh yeah, no. Didn't want any of that crap.
Heh.
Alright, I still have to go over some here? Yeah, okay. Alright, Swifty, if you're in the Discord server, you should be able to jump into the community stream room that we're in right now. However, you may or may not be able to talk depending on how long it takes for Discord and YouTube to sync up to get you your role at the moment. So if I don't get to you today, rest assured you'll be able to join another day.
I should probably throw some switches.
Ah. Wants to do that.
Never mind, everything's set. Okay. And I see the porter. Hello! Choo-choo.
Yeah, so for this map, I kind of wanted to set it up in a more manifest.
Unorthodox.
Well, no, more manifest style. So not what most people are, I guess, traditionally used to for playing this game.
Oh yeah, no, manifest instead of
like single material train.
Unit trains. Unit train. That's what they're called. Yeah, no, that I wish that the original Railroads Online map setup had that, but like it doesn't. Okay, one car got half. You got about yeah, half to quarter. That should work.
And yes, oh, jeez. Scarlas? I don't know how. I'm sorry if I butchered your name so badly, but yes, the freight depot is in the center of the map still.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's actually 2 freight depots. The platform is just, I guess, technically longer now.
Once we load up here, we should go grab the way car, and then we can head out.
Yeah, so the way I'm thinking about having it set up in terms of operations is that...
No cordwood.
No, there is a Cordwood camp. It's in the Eastern Valley.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's all the way out on the other side of the map.
Oh, so did you just spawn 2 log camps and then just have
Yeah.
half and half?
Yes,
That's-
there's 2 log camps, technically.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Um,
And did you make this, or did like Sheridan make this for you?
Actually, it was a friend of mine named Nucleo.
Oh, okay.
So this is his map, technically.
All right. We're loaded. We can pick up that way car, and then we can head out to the sawmill. Hey, they talk.
Alright, this is going to be interesting to set up here, too.
I would think that the iron and coal mine are in the same positions.
Iron mine, yes. Coal mine, no.
Huh.
Coal mine, you would honestly probably hate if I showed you where it was.
Oh, I have several questions. What the heck?
Technically.
I think Kume has to pee in a cup. I think he has to pee in multiple. Here, I'll get the porter out of the way while you re-rail. That should be good.
Should I just re-rail it on the way car line, or
I guess. Yeah, let's just re-rail on the wake car line. I got the other car.
But yeah, no, how I wanted to play this map was essentially to have like miniature companies per industry.
Yeah.
And then have, you know, like one decent locomotive, and then one porter to kind of shunt things around.
There we go.
And so people can work at individual industries, set things up for longer trains to be assembled and then transport those trains, much like the mixed freight train we see in one of the screenshots. To different like yards.
Yeah, makes sense. And honestly, I just sort of wish this map was just okay. Even I saw that. That's BS.
okay.
What happened?
The porter 2 derailed while going over a switch that was aligned the correct way. Somehow.
Swifty, you want to be in the
Can-
community stream call?
Where everybody is right now. Okay, you're pinned there. It's about truck's length. You're connected there, and I think there's a break. Yep, and then connect to the way car and highball out of here.
The Derp Railroad Logging Company.
Yes. All right, let's go.
Have fun. So I vanish back to the sawmill yard.
Magically.
No, I just compressed myself to a electrical unit and found my way going all the way through the wires that aren't there.
It makes sense.
No questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I've yet to get Sheridan onto this map, I think.
Hmm.
And I'm kind of tempted to try and get the original Dirt Railroad map converted to the new splines. The only issue, or rather thing stopping us, is Sheridan's godlike double helix that was made on the old splines that we can't exactly recreate very easily.
I'm sure if you hammered it out enough, you could probably figure out a way to recreate it.
True.
But even I'm no expert on the new spline system.
Alright, trying to get rid of these switches and align these newer pieces.
This is the cutest little road guard ever.
3-foot rail. There we are. Alright, and then should be able to just do this. And 0. Alright, Swifty has made it into the call. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to do this section here. Alright, and then I just realized I'm doing this on one unit. That's not very helpful. Let's try it from back here. That looks close enough. Yeah, you probably won't get the permission to talk until YouTube updates, Swifty, sorry. Or Discord updates with your new role.
I mean, we could just unmute them.
That takes a little bit to set up, actually.
Server mute, server unmute. Should fix it.
Well, it's their roles that are muting them.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Okay.
can't manually add them to the DAO crew member roles. So I'd have to go in and individually give them said permissions.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I'll hopefully get some more time to stream this during the weekend, potentially.
Hopefully around the same time.
Yeah. Well, they might be a little bit later streams, but relatively around the same time.
As long as it's not, past 9 Eastern. But even then, I don't really care.
Alright, Actually, I'll leave the switches like that, I guess. Alright, so I
I
did...
would space it out, but, like, you do you.
What, the switches?
Yeah, those switches over there. I would space them out on my own railroad, mainly because it gets confusing sometimes when you just do a quick glance.
Well, I mean, I was literally about to flip this switch so both switch handles were on the same side.
I mean, that would work.
That's worse than what I have it now as. Alright, so relatively speaking, these lanes should have roughly about the same amount of space. This is a very ugly yard.
Yes.
Swifty, let me DM you details. You might have to restart your game, because you'll have to change your Steam download region.
See the sawmill ahead.
Alright, and then... Oh. So, I'm giving you the region and password. Swifty, if you don't know how to change your download region, let me know.
It's Steam settings, download, then yeah.
What did I miss in Hysis Discord?
Content notification?
No, something about memes.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, apparently Sheridan's putting up a few walls of text in the RO channel. I'll have to read that later. Alright, so we have a yard set up now, I guess, for the sawmill.
I'm in Nix's company, so... Yeah, I'm in your company, Nick, so you should get the money and XP when I unload. Just in case, I'm gonna leave it and rejoin it, because there's been some issues recently with that. Alright, still don't have my old... Still don't have my old setup, so all my buttons, or all the key presses are weird. Like, who... Unload, come on. There. Yep.
No! Wait for me. I'm trying to run towards you guys.
Stop, stop, stop. Hey!
You guys are gonna run in reverse? How very unprofessional of you.
Come on.
Real railroaders would be ashamed, like Heist. I mean, for crying out loud, I even made a runaround, or a turntable for a runaround loop. All good, though.
There.
You live the stove? Oh, okay, cool. What kind of lights should we have in the back here? White, I guess?
White or green. White or green, one of the two.
Is that white or green? It looks yellow, so I'm gonna assume it's green. Is that the white light? No, that's a green light.
No, the yellow light is actually the white light. I don't know why QMA changed it to be yellow, but he did.
That's very stupid.
Whenever this person's supposed to better look like real light. What are you doing?
I have a cat behind me being annoying. Oy. Trying to get used to my new glasses for first time in a long while, but I actually now have 20/20 vision. Like 6 years. How is this porter doing on water though? Is the question. Seems to be doing alright.
It's not going down.
Trying to like phase my camera in the tank. It's not really. Oh, it looks alright.
It could use a little bit, but yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, it is hard to actually run to the freaking way car without like hitting your head on the stupid roof. I can't get in. I'm literally
You just
running.
gotta keep pushing. You just gotta keep pushing until you make it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, no, I've encountered that glitch a lot. Fun. Not really.
Yeah, first time you put on a new pair of glasses, oh, it's weird.
Have to get your eyes to adjust to them. Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look at our map. We're about halfway there. I realize now that I'm gonna end up having a whole bunch of telegraph offices all over the place.
I mean, yeah. They're useful, but like, you know.
I gotta love that shark fin particle effect. Whatever.
Honestly, it's not as bad as it could be.
That seems like a challenge, to be honest. I feel like it could be much worse.
Yes, it could be much worse, but it could be much better, too. There's 4 of us.
Alright, hold on, I gotta get up for a minute.
Okay.
There's a full train like this era, so that's cool.
Alright. Is this beta or main? This is main branch.
I mean, they're the same right now, so it really
Yeah.
shouldn't matter, but it's still good to know.
I'm currently on beta, so
I like all the arrows now stacked up on each other. Ah, and Swifty's with us too. Yeah.
Four people on a log train.
There we go.
Yeah.
Can't really take seats, unfortunately. I just kind of awkwardly stand in the back of the car.
Yeah, it'd be really nice if they had, like, the ability to take not just a seat, but also lay down.
Yeah.
Like, sort of how you do it in a Sea of Thieves, where there's just predetermined areas. That'd be cool.
Marcus is a fan of the consist we have going on right now. Yeah, technically it should be the Shay running this, but I guess the Porter's fine at the moment. So that was a bit of a topic in terms of discussing gameplay back when I was on the development team for Railroads Online. Is like, how would players use coal-powered engines in the game, and would they be able to use it before getting to the coal depot, or not the coal depot, the coal mine? So the general idea was that you wouldn't really be able to use it until after you've connected to the coal mine to then be able to get coal. Which is actually kind of decent in progression terms, because that would mean you're decently far connected and worked your way through the game enough to kind of really need coal.
I do have a note, though. A lot of the early game locomotives, in fact, most of the locomotives in the game, require coal.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
we're on the wrong track. I got switches.
Well, we can drop the way car here, and then we can shunt things about. So I'll grab the way car here.
There.
You guys can move forward.
Yeah. Okay, you got about 3 car. 2 car. 1 car. That's half. This switch is flipped. You're free to back up to the load zoc.
Yeah, I mean, that was another idea too, Marcus, was that it could be possible for players to buy coal through, like, the freight depot and deliver it to their coal depots.
Okay, that's sort of what I would be thinking. But obviously it would have to be more expensive, or it would have to be pretty expensive. So that way the buy price is more, buy price is more than sell price, so you can't just
Alright, you
cheat
can,
the game. Yeah, stop.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Yeah, give her about quart car.
Alright, you should be good there.
That's good, yeah. I could buy more log cars if we need to.
Yeah. But probably gonna have to save that for the next session, though.
Okay. Yeah, I can just buy them now, and okay, so it's DRRL co dot and then 002 onwards.
Yeah.
Paint matter?
Just default paints.
Okay. GRRL. Okay, that's copied, so I can actually copy and paste it. Number. That's 1. Oh. And Railroads Online crashed. How fun.
From you buying a car?
Yep.
Alright, let me go to the freight depot and see if the car's even there.
It should be.
Oh yeah, that's there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that crash, I believe it just happens because reading access. Yeah, no, that just happens because it can't pick up something. That is such a weird crash, though.
Alright, so we'll have you pull forward, we'll get the way car, and then we'll go on our way.
Yep. Joining back.
Alright, you're good to stop. Switch is now aligned, so you're good to back up. So Marcus, I started out in this world with some of my more original money, just to kind of customize the equipment players start with. As the concept for this world was that there would be individual industries for like players to operate, such as the logging camps, the sawmill, and everything else.
I just crashed again.
Interesting.
I kind of wonder if it's, okay, what locomotive or rail car would be causing it to crash like that?
Well, there's nothing at the freight depot. Where are you spawning in is the better question.
Oh no, I spawned at the freight depot. I teleported out, and then as soon as I believe the porter came into render distance, the game crashed.
Interesting. Alright, well, I only have 10 minutes left, so you're not gonna miss
Okay.
much.
Well, I'm just gonna leave then.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Yeah, enjoy your PC and DM me the specs. I'm kind of curious what you got.
Oh yeah, I'll DM you them.
I like this little contest. It's cute. Is the issue unique to porters? I really wish they would stop having trouble like that in the game. They desync. Oh, interesting. Joseph, I'm not entirely sure I understand your question about heists and moved industries. Is it really just a game restart? That's interesting. Oh, that's something to keep in mind then. Yeah, that is true, Nasu, that there wouldn't be much sense to run the Shetty with only 2 cars. But, I mean, once we start adding cars to this, then it's going to be more of an issue of having the stopping power. Because the Porter does not when it comes to weight. Nice little view. There we go. Nope. Frame rate. Yeah, the EOTs are nice. They're not what I thought they would look like for this era, but I mean, at least we have something, I guess, for now. Kind of hoping they do like maybe 1 or 2 more for a different type of variety. But it's a nice little quality of life feature, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think the AOT was historically accurate. Kind of hoping that somebody has called them out on it. But I don't pay attention to the Steam pages, so. Yeah, an EOT for the spawn yard would be interesting. It would look a little bit more natural, I guess. Well, in terms of like the spawn track and the buy preview track, that was at one point showcased as a new sort of facility where players could place down and buy things wherever they want. But for whatever reason, that ended up getting scrapped. But who knows? Yes, frame rate. I'm sure Narrow Gauge didn't use EOTs in general, but when they did use them, I don't think they look like the way they have them in game. Alright, stop it there. Hopefully. Alright, cool. You got it. Grab these guys and these guys. What are we at? 60 something? Cool. Alright, well, you guys are good. I'm gonna have to end things here, though, for you guys. So with that said, for everybody that's watched the stream, guys, thank you so much for watching. Has been a pleasure as always. In terms of content, I don't really have anything planned for this week, and New Year's is coming up, and I do have to visit some more family. So with that said, we'll try and get back to a normal content schedule around the start of the new year. But with that said, I hope you guys have all had a wonderful holiday. You guys will see more of this content for the Modified Industries map coming soon. And again, this is open to our DAO crew for joining and playing. So hopefully we'll have some good fun there. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. And until then, please enjoy.